Hi everyone. So my name is Sister Douglas and I teach 4th grade here at CCS, and I am so looking forward to having another great year with some amazing students and families. And I'm hoping that we can all be together and enjoy this year as much as possible. So I'm just going to take some time to try to answer some questions that you all might have. And this might not answer every question, but I'll do my best. Also, I'm going to be attaching a paper that just has another breakdown of some classroom procedures and information that might be helpful, especially just to have down on paper. So, let's just talk about some procedures that we're going to have in the classroom. We have taken a lot of precautions to make sure that the classroom is safe for all the students and anyone entering. So, we have taken time and we've had special training and we've done our best to make our rooms safe and accessible for everyone. So here is just an example of what our classroom looks like so far this year, guys. As you can see, all the desks are spread out, and then you also notice these crates sitting on the floor. Those crates are going to be yours to use for this school year, and they'll come back to me at the end of the year. In those crates, we're going to put all of our workbooks and textbooks and anything like that that might be used this year. You'll still be able to put folders and things like that inside your desk, but this will just help us for if we need to go home or if a student is home for an extended period of time, they just take their crate home, do their work that way, and then bring the crate back when we're able to. And then it's just a great way to keep everything organized and safe and help us make an easy transition if needed. Hopefully it's not needed. Also, not only will we have the crates available, but when we come back into school in just a few days, we will also be having training on for you all to what to expect for Google Classroom if there is a case where we have to be home. How to access it, what's expected, how to turn things in, how to find information, and anything like that. That way you all are prepared and not having to go home and figure it out on your own. Okay, pencils are going to be a little different this year too. Pencils were on your supply list, and hopefully you all were able to find them. But we're not going to have a big communal spot in the classroom to have pencils. So what I have done is I've given every single student a container like this, and it's going to have their name on it, so it stays with that student, and it has 3 pencils in it. Okay? That way, even though they're on the list, that can ensure that we have at least 3 pencils with us in our desks at all time. All right. So, in my classroom, homework is a little different than it is in some grades. So, in my classroom, I prefer to have students read for 20 minutes every night, at least at the beginning of the school year. That might go up a little bit in further quarters. Maybe next semester it'll be 30 or 40, okay? But for homework every night, you need to read for 20 minutes. You also need to do a Spelling City activity. You will get a code for Spelling City, and we'll also talk about how to access those as well, okay? So not only will you have reading, but then a Spelling City activity. Those don't take long, and they're usually pretty easy and actually kind of fun. All right, our last assignment is memory verse. On memory verse, you get your paper on Monday. You have all week, but you turn that paper back in on Friday, and then you say it to me on Friday when I call you up one at a time. Okay? Also, we do not have Spelling City on Wednesdays. I try to be a little bit more lenient on Wednesdays because it is a church evening. Okay? So we have read for 20 minutes, Spelling City, and memory verse. Okay? Pretty easy. So, to kind of help keep track of that, every week your student will get this paper. It'll look similar to this. It might have a special assignment date or anything like that on there, but as you can see, on the bottom of each day, for reading, it says to read for 20 minutes, and it says parent initial. In that spot, I want every parent at least one parent to initial for their student that they did read for 20 minutes that night. That is a part of their homework. They have to make sure they read. It makes us become better speakers, better readers, better writers, okay? So where you have that. And then there's also a part at the bottom that says extras or comments. And that's a place where you can put any comment you need to know, or I can write a special comment for you. So that's something that you'll see every day. Okay? Awesome. So there will also be some parent contact folders. And those will go home every day as well, instead of just a Friday folder. I'm hoping that those go home every day, and hopefully this will go in the front of that folder. In that folder, we'll just have graded papers or important papers that need to be signed or read. So please make sure you're checking that every day. Awesome. Okay, so AR. We're trying to do AR this year. As long as everything works out like we're hoping, we're trying to continue that. So, just like any other year, you have a specific goal that you need to meet each quarter. In the classroom, I have it posted for the students to see. And for quarter 1, your goal is 13 points. Your bonus is 20. The bonus, most of you know, but for those that don't, if you get the bonus every year or every quarter, then you get a award at the end of the year for AR. All right? So we're going to do our best, and we're going to try to continue that this year. We are taking all kinds of extra precautions to make sure that books are safe and clean for the students. The library is taking precautions, and I'm going to be taking precautions in my classroom as well. So those are our main assignment things. There'll be some projects that will go home, and so that kind of will be homework, but it's not every week that there's a project that gets sent home, and usually I try to make them fun projects that the whole family can get involved in. All right, one thing that I do in my class is a ticket system, and the tickets look like this. They're just kind of little raffle tickets with smiley faces on them, and when the students get a certain number, they can earn prizes or special activities that they get to be a part of and things like that. And we're going to keep them safe and distant this year, but I'd like to keep that going because that's always fun for the students. Awesome. I am sending home that paper as well, connected to this video, to allow you all to hopefully answer any further questions you have, or at least have it down on paper for you. So with that being said, that also has my contact information on it. I try my best to be available at all times and to be available to help in any way needed. But please make sure you reach out to me with any questions that you might have, and I am looking so forward to having a great school year and meeting all of you great students. And we actually have a few new students this year, so that's so exciting, and I can't wait for this year to start and see you all again. Have a great day and enjoy the rest of your summer. Bye, everyone.